Good evening, I hope everyone's well today, thank you for watching. As with all my trailer reactions moving forward, I'm not going to put notifications on for this because it's unfair to people that aren't here for that. The Lord of the Rings, in my view, is the greatest cinematic achievement ever committed to celluloid. I think it was widely achieved because it was filmed on location in New Zealand away from the Hollywood machine, and the finances at New Line Cinema didn't have a really big input on the day-to-day because of the location. That's one of the reasons it came out anything like right. Many people know that Professor Tolkien wrote The Lord of the Rings because England, or Britain, depending on how you view things, didn't have its own native mythology like many European nations, and so he wrote The Lord of the Rings as a sequel to The Hobbit, as a much grander work, and to create a complete and cohesive mythology for the English, or the British, to view as their own. I take major umbrage of anybody saying that there's not enough black people in Lord of the Rings, or the Lord of the Rings is racist, because people take the orcs to represent foreign invaders, shall we say. You can take whatever you want from literature. That is the goal of literature. You can read it as a simple fantasy book, or you can read it as a great analogy for many of the ills of our world. It's the remarkable achievement that I always focus on. I went to see the original movie in the cinema and I was blown away. I might do a top 10 ranking of my greatest films of all time at some point. This is in the top 10. The entire Lord of the Rings as a single placeholder. Come at me as a single movie. Anyway, I'm going to get to the two trailers that I'm going to be looking at, and then we'll have a conversation afterwards, so thank you.
One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. Next Christmas, the most extraordinary tale ever told will come to life.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
That's a great teaser trailer. I don't care what anyone says, that is a great teaser trailer. And I didn't go to the cinema back in the day as much as I do now. However, I never seen that trailer in the cinema, I can tell you that. I went into the first movie, Fellowship of the Ring, completely cold, never read the original book, went with my best friend Mark at the time, and was absolutely blown away. It was amazing. So, that's the first trailer, and now we're going to get to the second trailer now. So, here we go.
Carry the face of us all, little one.
Something stirs in the east. The eye of the enemy is moving.
Sam, Wood Elves. They're leaving
Remarkable,
Middle-earth,
truly remarkable.
never to return.
The skill of the elves can reforge the sword of kings. But only you have the power to wield it.
So Gandalf thinks he has found the lost king of Gondor. It matters not. The world of men shall fall. This is my power.
The enemy has been found. Bring me back this mighty gift.
You are all going to die. But you know this, don't you, Gandalf?
Where is she? The woman who gave you that jewel.
The city of Osgiliath has been reclaimed for Gondor! A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day! This day we fight!
For Frodo.
The Lord of the Rings Trilogy Extended Edition. Look for it on Blu-ray.
That is probably, my opinion is that's the best trailer of the movie that ever put out. It's better than the Fellowship trailer, better than the Two Towers trailer, better than the Return of the King trailer, and it's for the entire Lord of the Rings. As I say, I don't class it as 3 separate movies. Let me know if you think I'm right. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Is it a single movie like I assert, or is it a trilogy? Anyway, we'll leave this here. So there you have it, the 2 best trailers for The Lord of the Rings in my view, both for the entire trilogy. I always say trilogy even though I count it as one. So it will always be one to me. It's a complete story, there's no sequel, there is a prequel in The Hobbit, but that's another story for another time. Let me know, do you agree with this? Do you think these are the best trailers? Comment, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.